Hey guys, welcome to my vlog. So just going to do a quick review of UFC 226 and what a great card it was. I got most of my predictions right except for the main event, but I'm pleasantly surprised. And now all the WWE kind of stuff's happening with Brock and DC, and it was crazy. But yeah, only one crappy fight was the Ngannou Derek Lewis fight. I called it. I knew Lewis would win, but not the way anyone would have expected. Ngannou came in scared. He admitted it later that, he's just Stipe broke him pretty much. But yeah, he was just very scared of getting knocked out. And Lewis was really just expecting him to jump in and go at him so that he could catch him. So it was a really crappy fight. The Pettis Chiesa one, I knew Pettis would use his jiu-jitsu. He's always been really savage on the ground, and yeah, he got him. I knew he'd get him. Apparently Chiesa missed weight as well, so yeah, I think he's on a bit of a downward spiral at the moment. That Felder Perry match was pretty good. Very back-to-back bloody fight. Helps Perry, I guess. Felder's he's not a welterweight, so I guess he just goes back to lightweight. Gokhan got knocked out in the first round. It was pretty funny fight, but I did hear some stuff about Khalil Roundtree, but I didn't even make a prediction on that, so it was what it was. I forgot to mention that Israel Adesanya fought in the tough finale. I actually did my vlog on the same day, so yeah, I saw him on Joe Rogan. Really cool podcast. I remember seeing one of his first fights in New Zealand, MMA fights, and yeah, everyone like in New Zealand, we all thought he was going to do well, but to see him doing really well, it's pretty cool. It's actually sparked a bit of controversy though, between Brendan Schaub and Dana. They're like going at it way more because of something Schaub said, and then Dana said this guy doesn't know shit, and it's just blowing up. But those two always hate each other. But yeah, that was really awesome UFC. DC deserves the 2 titles. He's an awesome guy, great example for everyone, and just an honorable dude, man. And the way he won that fight, he came thick, man, chunky DC. No lack of Popeye's chicken for him, and he cracked him, man. He knocked him out in the first round, and it just unbelievable how his career is up and down the way it is. But mostly he wins the big ones. So because yeah, Jones knocked him out, but that was actually a pretty awesome way to lose. And a weird thing to say, but the problem was Jones got popped. So but I have a feeling Jones he'll be lurking after he beats DC's beating Brock. There's no way Brock can beat DC, but never say never, right? There's always a chance Brock can go in juiced and get away with it somehow. Yeah, who's to say? But I think logically DC's a much better fighter, and he's a real fighter, Brock's a good wrestler, but the way DC knocked out Stipe, and apparently he's been knocking out everyone in training, so those are the results, man. The next big UFC is UFC 227, and that's the TJ versus Cody fight, so that's going to be amazing. And Demetrius versus Cejudo too. Cejudo's coming in more improved, so yeah, and there's a few other fights. Gustafsson, Volkan Ozdemir. That'll be interesting. I think Volkan actually has a good chance, but I think Gustafsson's a better fighter. Yeah, and just going to make some predictions for the WWE pay-per-view. Extreme Rules coming. So Andrade Cien Almas versus Sin Cara. I'm calling Cien. It's a build-up fight for him. New Day versus Sanity. Tables match. Sanity. Bello versus Corbin. Battle of the emo hardcore guys. Finn Balor. Hopefully gets him in the IC title contention. Strowman and Owens. I reckon Owens wins because it's a steel cage match, but Braun will do something whack and go through the cage and beat him up, and some gimmicky shit. The tag team titles. So for Raw, I'm saying the Leaders of Worlds retains. I think Bludgeon Brothers retain as well. I think both tag teams just need to stay as champs for a little bit longer. B team, they'll get their chance sooner or later. Team Hell No, I think they're going to get screwed over by The Miz, so that can build for their big match at SummerSlam. US title, I hope Shinsuke wins. Jeff is awesome, but Shinsuke will be a really cool US champ. There's a lot they can do with that, and Jeff could probably try and feud with AJ next. Roman Reigns, Bobby. It's gonna be Roman, so yeah, it's not that interesting. The women's titles, Carmella, I reckon, will retain. Alexa will retain. It's Extreme Rules match, so she can use weapons. Carmella's one is Ellsworth is in a shark cage. Something stupid will happen. IC title, so that's the 30-minute Iron Man match between Dolph and Seth. It's gonna be really good. A lot of action, but I think Dolph's gonna screw him. With the help of his new friend Drew McIntyre. AJ versus Rusev. Happy to see these guys have a match for a prestigious title. I think AJ's gonna win, but I think it will help Rusev just keep going more over. He doesn't, but if he does win, it'll be great because AJ doesn't need a title anymore. But I don't see it happening. Not at Extreme Rules, but I could be wrong. And one other last thing I needed to talk about was the Dragon Ball Super movie that's coming out at the end of the year in Japan and the start of next year for the English speaking markets. Dragon Ball Super Broly. Exciting. It's a reboot of the Broly character. Akira Toriyama didn't create him, so he's been told, many times that, you should really consider making something about him, tying him into a canon story. So this is it. He's saying that he's gonna have this huge backstory about Broly, the Saiyans, and how it ties in with Frieza and his relationship with the Saiyans. So it's gonna be really cool. Non-stop action, but a lot of cool story stuff too that we've probably always wanted to know more about the mysterious Saiyans, because it's always in little tidbits and more through Goku just evolving, and then maybe later and then there's like some specials about Bardock and that, but we still want to know more about those Saiyans because they got wiped out. So excited about this. Pretty hyped up when I saw the poster for it. So that's really all I'm looking forward to at the moment with these sort of things, or with UFC, WWE, and anime. Attack on Titan's new chapter won't be out for a couple of weeks. And Berserk, I'm waiting for the new manga chapter, but no news on when Miura is going to be releasing it. But we want to know what's happening with Casca. Is she okay? Is she gonna be all good with guts? It's kind of scary. So anyway, that's me for this week. Just please like my video, subscribe, and just the more you like and watch my videos, the more I'm going to be able to keep creating them and churning them out for you. So hope you guys have a good weekend. I'll be back with my recaps on everything and some further predictions and reviews. So thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. See ya.